my god.
I don't know if I can fit him in at all. He might be a little too big. Okay, start day. Oh, wait. Patients will first sit down in the waiting room. Then you can invite them in. Oh, I should.
Oh! If you just got off work, I'm gonna have to ask you to not sit.
You have 2 sessions for today. Sit across from your patients. Talk to them about their problems. Okay, here we go.
I've been a doctor, a police officer, and a construction worker, but nothing feels right.
1, sounds like you're trying on costumes instead of living authentically. Okay. Do you think you're searching for external validation rather than internal fulfillment? No, I think he's getting fulfilled internally a lot. And maybe the ladies too. What would help you feel more confident in your current role? What would help you feel more confident? I don't know anything would help at this point. Is he like shaking in place, by the way? I think he might still have something up his butt.
Maybe it's an important chest match after this.
Yeah, let's identify 1 concrete step you can take this week. I think sometimes people don't want to hear the yap. They want like a solution. I'm a problem solver.
Every job I had, I feel like everyone will discover I'm faking it.
Could it be that your fear of success more than your fear of failure? Ooh! I know about CBT. I was gonna recommend CBT. Obviously, he already knows a lot about CBT.
It might be good for him.
I suppose I was decent at communicating with patients when I was doctoring.
What is he communicating?
Practice highlighting the skill in your current work. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds manageable. I can try to do that at work. He's giving me the goo goo gaga eyes. Does he see potential for me in the industry? Ah, why is he doing that?
Damn, you kind of fine for a therapist.
So where do I go with all this? Keep practicing these strategies and we'll meet again soon. You made real progress today and I believe in your ability to grow. I mean, I've seen enough. I know he can grow. Try not to fake your way through homework this week. You know what? I'll say that. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Damn, I made a check. Have a good day. Time to die. Yeah, I'm not sure this should be a required reading for therapy patients. What's with the long face? Okay, get in my office. No horsing around. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. No! Don't turn to glue! So you need a costume to get attention from people? Damn! What would happen if you tried going 1 day without the mask? That mask seems to represent something deeper you're searching for. I mean, maybe he just likes being a little horse. Let's ask, what would happen if you went a day without the mask?
I don't know if I can do that anymore.
Playing dress up must really boost your confidence, huh? Dude, dress up is so demeaning. Like, that's like an evil thing to say. Let's start out with being a little maskless.
Without the mask, I feel invisible and powerless.
Well, that's what the mask is. Feeling invisible suggests you doubt your inherent worth. Being invisible sounds convenient for robbing banks.
Okay. Are we going to make a bank robber?
Well, I mean, technically that could give him like something to look forward to and a job. What activities make you feel valued? I used to paint, but stopped because nobody noticed.
Oh no! We don't want somebody who did make it into art school! Please, this should not define you as a person!
Your art deserves to exist regardless of other people. That actually helps me see things a different way now. Well, how do you see, like, out the nose? Maybe I can find something worth in creating, not just reactions. Well, I mean, reactions did good for me. Good luck finding yourself under all that horsehair. I'm proud of the insight you gained here today. We should just be a little encouraging, like, just take the step, man. I appreciate your help, and I'll try my best. Well, what a great day of changing lives. Okay, I'm a little scared.
Why is she just standing there staring at me?
Hello? Who are you? A walk-in?
Wait, this is spontaneous male pregnancy! I'm not kidding, you guys get to come in the game! What?
And he's lonely! Oh my god, are you okay? Wait, this is perfect. I told you guys that you could have a client, and your client is going to be one of your chatters. By the way, you have a beautiful outfit and beautiful eyes. Come on in, spontaneous male pregnancy. Let's help him with his loneliness. And you guys are totally in charge of this one. Make sure you don't give birth to the baby right here. The doctor already left, so you might be screwed. And not in the way that he normally screws people. Hello, spontaneous male pregnancy. I feel so alone all the time, like nobody really cares about me. Well, it looks like your fellow chatters wanted you to be told that you're ridiculous. I can't believe you said that.
Why did you make a YouTube face?
mean, you need to toughen up and stop feeling sorry. You're a terrible therapist and I don't need to hear this garbage. Yeah, maybe she came in and she was like expecting Reddit therapy. I'm done with this. I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. Do I get to keep the 200? Dude, who left cat food on the floor? Oh, maybe it was Johnny Sims. He's like used to eating steak. Okay, Rando redneck. He's got some social anxiety. We'll put you as my 9. Craze has hypersomnia. We'll put him as my my 10. Can you make that? 5 doubloons. Chronic liar. Come on in. Oh, Jesse Pinkman? Okay. I can't go to parties anymore. Everyone stares and judges me. How about what's one little itty bitty thing you could try this week, sir? I don't know if I can. What if I mess up? Start with just smiling at one person. Nothing more complex than that. I'm gonna be honest, he was smiling at me when he came into the office, and I'm gonna say I should not. I'm not gonna advise that. I would stay away from the smiling. Maybe just stay home forever. That'll solve everything. Oh, I can't give him my own shitty advice. That's what I implement. I mean, I'm gonna be for real. I would give that advice because that's what I abide by. That's not helpful at all. What, you paid me? If you can't handle a joke, social situations will eat you alive. Damn! Okay, that's pretty evil. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna play it off. Like, you know, I was just using humor to like highlight the situation. Nothing crazy. Your humor isn't helping. Okay. Last week I had a panic attack ordering coffee. Okay, look, we can give him a little bit of like instruction on how to distract his mind. Would you rather somebody give you instructions or would you rather them ask questions? I mean, probably this is the correct like therapy answer, right? Like what was going on? Like what were you thinking about? Like what could have happened? I thought everyone was watching me fail and laughing. Were other customers actually looking at you or focused on themselves? This one seems pretty split because to be fair, I don't want to El Bozo him. Yeah, but this is like, it's not real. Like it's all in your head. But I mean, he obviously knows that. I'm gonna say this because maybe he could segue and he's like, this girl was just looking at me and they could be like, maybe she thought you were hot. Actually, most people weren't looking at me. I was looking at them. Oh, freak! Oh, okay. Stalker Andy? That's a weird answer. I think I understand my anxiety patterns a little better now. I think I need to call the police. And why are you looking at me like that? Is this the way you were looking at everybody else? That is weird. That awareness is the first step towards managing your anxious response. Use that insight to challenge your thoughts when anxiety strikes again. Understand it doesn't mean you'll actually change anything though. I'm gonna go Tua. I'll work on it. See you next session. Yeah, he's not coming back. He's going to jail. Okay, who's this strapping lad? I can't stop lying to everyone, and I don't know why. Let's start by identifying one specific lie you can correct this week. That's not helpful at all, you know. Actually, maybe you need some tough love and to face reality here. Let's move past this and focus on your lying. You're supposed to help me, not brush it off. Damn! Is there a right answer at all? Being a therapist sucks. The worst part is I lie even when the truth is easier. Okay, I have something to admit, and I'm not a chronic liar, but sometimes it's fun to lie. Like, isn't it just goofy and gaffy to just like be in a Call of Duty lobby and be like, yeah, I'm a doctor in real life. Okay, you guys said number 2. Yes, like I'm directing the narrative instead of being vulnerable. Narrative director sounds fancy. This is getting ridiculous. Are you even listening to me? What would you like me to do differently right now? Ridiculous is lying when you could just tell the truth. Damn! Ridiculous is lying when you can tell the truth. I'm leaving. Yeah, what'd I say? Are you actually leaving? Oh, he was not lying. Okay, who's next? I think you were here first, Butterball. You got financial anxiety. I think a lot of people do. Yeah, let's just make this a group session. Everybody just come and sit down. Hello, Butterball. I can't sleep at night. I'm constantly worrying about money. What specific financial concerns keep you awake at night? Yeah, what are you spending your money on? Like 900 candles? Well, my credit card debt keeps growing and I can't save anything. Am I Barry Hammer? This is financial audit? You should sub to tier 3 to feel better. See, look, 5 loved this therapy. He loved it. Have you considered creating a budget to track your spending? That's pathetic. You should have saved more when you could. Glaps. Yeah, why don't we get a budget? I make decent money, but it disappears before the month ends. What are you doing? What are you doing? I gotta know. Is she buying like League of Legends skins? What do women yearn for? Let's make a spending log. That makes sense. I never tracked my expenses. Damn! You just wake up and just start spending money? Let's start small. I'm feeling hopeful for the first time in a while. Look, guys, I'm I'm a great therapist. I think I can actually do this with the right support. Dude, you're going to therapy for financial advisor? Like, I feel like these are totally different professions. Like, this is not my job. I will. Thanks for everything. Butterball, have a great day, man. Am I really a licensed therapist? No.
No, I am not a licensed therapist.
I just can't say no to anyone and it's destroying me, says Alex. Let's practice setting a boundary together. See, that's a good one. Yeah, let's do that one. Like, what if I asked him for $500? Could he say no? So you'd rather be miserable than risk someone feeling slightly annoyed? That's not helpful at all. Am I the asshole for asking this guy for $500? He said he had no boundaries. I was just trying to prove a point. But then he gave me the 500 and I felt too bad. So I kept it. But it was to teach him a lesson. Like, now he's out 500. He came for honesty, not more people pleasing. If you speak to me like that again, I'm leaving. Maybe a therapist who will enable you. I'm done here. Is this the Nickelback guy? Come on in, Craze. Get on in there. Okay, don't worry. You're my client now. Sit down. Okay, let's look at your graph. I sleep 12 hours a day. Oh my God! You don't need a therapist, you need a doctor! He doesn't even blink! What do you think might be causing excessive need for sleep? Yeah. Like, I've heard of need for speed, but not need for sleep. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know, maybe stress or something deeper going on here. Let's schedule a medical evaluation to rule out physical causes. Your awareness of the problem is the first important step here. Stress or something deeper, that's pretty vague. You don't think already? Yeah, let's just do a medical evaluation. I've missed work 3 times this month because I can't wake up. And you still have a job? What? He should be a streamer. Missing work suggests this is severely impacting your daily functioning and responsibilities. Yeah. Dude, he should not get a bed installed at work. Like, work is like hell. And if you sleep in the nether, it explodes. Sleep study. Afraid to ask your doctor, but not afraid to sleep half of your life away. Okay, maybe that's a little aggressive. Yeah, maybe he pilots a Boeing. You might be right, and then this is just a part of the job. Yeah, asking for help takes courage, man. I feel more hopeful now that I have in a long time. What else should I do while I wait for results? Trying to sleep through the next appointment at least. Okay, buddy? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think okay, buddy is fighting words for men. There's no way you don't just start squaring up as soon as somebody says okay, buddy. Like, that's it. I guess. Keep a sleep diary. Thank you so much. Look, finally somebody happy with the service. Wait, who's this? Cyber guy! Okay, come on in. He's got his problem's procrastination.
Yeah, but...
Hello, Cyber. I keep putting everything off until the last minute. Yeah, we know! I was trying to go home! Sounds like someone really committed to failing, aren't they? Whoa! Okay. Let's make a plan. Let's make a plan. I guess I could try, but what if I still can't do it? Dude, I don't even know why I'm saying let's make a plan. He is gonna hold that off and off and off and off until the day of the therapy session that he maybe schedules for next time. You know what? What is the smallest action you could take in 5 minutes? Maybe like jorking it? The worst part is I know what I need to do, but I still avoid it. Let's choose one thing. 10 minutes sounds doable. I think I can manage that much. After those 10 minutes, decide if you want to keep going. That makes sense. Breaking the decision definitely helps. I feel a bit more hopeful. Try not to procrastinate or procrastinate. See you next time. You know what? I'll throw in a little zinger. That way he thinks I'm a little personable. Try not to procrastinate. Okay, see you next time, I guess. I'm not seeing him next time, am I? Okay, what a good day of therapy, everybody. Patients treated 7. Patients satisfied 3. Patients offended 3. Okay, now I'm -7 karma. Let's do one more day. Hello, Crimson. I feel so terrible every winter, like the darkness just swallows me whole. Damn! Everyone gets sad sometimes. Stop being so dramatic. That sounds really difficult and I want to help you through this. Apparently chat wants to say everyone gets sad sometimes. Stop being so dramatic. Guys, don't do this! Oh, no. Excuse me, I came here for help. Guys, be careful. I don't want a court case. Can I get in trouble for malpractice? Am I winning therapy? No, this guy's about to leave forever and report me. Okay, let's focus on your symptoms. Okay, here we go. That was number 2. You're supposed to be helping me, not brushing off my concerns. Is there a right answer? What? The lack of sunlight makes everything harder, even getting out of bed. One time I got therapy a long time ago, and I told them, I was like, hey, I feel sad. And they said, have you ever tried to be happy? Then I took a long break from therapy. I was like, well, thank you very much, sir. Well, thank you. And you still want my $500? Okay, looks like everybody said 1. Are you serious right now? Why would you say something so hurtful? Why would you say something so hurtful? The truth hurts sometimes, but you need to hear it. I'm leaving. Good job, everybody. Now he's gonna make a post on r/bald and say that I'm in trouble. Cop, let's talk about your toxic boyfriend. Come on in here. Hello, cop. Let's talk about your toxic boyfriend. Fortunately for you, I'm in charge of this case, not my colleague. My boyfriend keeps putting me down. I don't know what to do. Damn, how did you live? How much euthanasia can you take?
Last night, I received my first ever YouTube strike.
So you're dating someone who makes you feel bad about yourself? Yeah, surely that's gonna get to the root of the problem. This is an am I the asshole response, by the way. Yeah, what patterns do you notice? I'm a little nosy. I just wanna know what's going on. He's really sweet sometimes, and then he just tears me down.
You're getting nagged!
Yeah, what do you do when he's mean to you? He checks my phone and gets angry if I talk to friends. Dude, look, none of these were an evil answer. The game feels sorry for her. All of these are nice answers. Yeah, you see how he's isolating you? Yes, he even made me delete some contacts from my phone. Oh my God. Well, at least your contact list is nice and clean. Yeah, that's abusive. It helps to hear someone say that out loud. He wasn't always like this. It got worse over time. You deserve a relationship where things get better. Means a lot to me, thank you. Look at that! I can't stop working and it's destroying my relationships with everybody. Wow, you must be really popular at all the parties you skip. That's not helpful at all. I came here for sport. I'm serious though. Do you even remember how to have fun anymore? Okay, we got some, and I'm serious. You even remember how to have fun anymore? I mean, to be fair, I don't even think I remember how to have fun. If you keep mocking me, I'm gonna report you! I'm gonna lose my license! Look, some people just need tough love. It's over. I'm gonna get reported to the authorities. Tough love isn't the same thing as being cruel to someone who's hurting. My partner says I've missed every important event this past year. At least you're consistently absent from your own life. No! Okay, at least you're consistently absent from your own life. You know what? I don't have to sit here and take this. What, are you gonna leave? Again? You're not even present at your therapy? I'm gonna say it looks like you're sensitive about a little joke, and she's gonna say, I'm leaving. Forget this, I'm out of here. Well, thank you for the 500. Have a great day, ma'am. Okay, DM, let's talk about your chronic boredom. And no, the answer is not jorking off. I know somebody's gonna say that. Everything feels so dull and repetitive, like I'm going through the motions. I feel you, sister. When did you first notice this starting? I guess started a few months ago, maybe longer. Your feelings are valid. Let's explore this together. I figured it out! You know the noise? That's the sound you get whenever the Viva Pinatas get introduced and whenever they put it up each other's pinata hole. Your feelings are valid. Let's explore this together. I want to know what's boring. When did that start? Nothing excites me anymore. Work, hobbies, even seeing friends. Maybe you're just lazy. Nah, I'm here for the tea. What happened? My job changed and I moved cities about 6 months ago. How does this affect your daily life? Everything changed. When the Fire Nation attacked, I lost my routines and my support system. I see how these changes contributed to my boredom. Let's start rebuilding routines. I'm ready to make changes. See you next week. Damn! Okay, now we have Ave here for pessimism. Everything's always going wrong. Nothing ever works out for me. Those toes are clipping out. My toes? Do you see them? Would this be better? Whoa! You know what? The AC's a little heavy and my skirt's kind of freaking out a little bit. Let's just air it out.
Okay, let's continue.
Everything always goes wrong. Nothing ever works out for me. Okay, you guys want me to say that's pathetic. You're choosing to see everything negatively. Excuse me, that's really hurtful. Well, it's true. You don't need to be so negative. If your therapist was sitting here like this, would you just be pissed off? You guys want to say, well, that's true. You need to stop being so negative. You're a terrible therapist. I don't deserve this. You said, let's focus on your pessimism instead of my communication style. Good job. You gotta throw them off. This keeps happening. You're not really listening. One failed interview and you've already given up. I can't believe you're attacking me when I'm vulnerable. Well, I mean, I've been doing that in Slay the Spire. It's pretty helpful. You're too sensitive. Toughen up and face your problems. I'm leaving. I won't tolerate. Yeah, we know. Get out of here. You gotta be pessimistic about therapy too. Damn. I'm gonna be for real. I thought her feet were out. Just like straight up grippers on the ground. Okay, Under, you're having an existential crisis. Let's work through this together. What could possibly be going wrong? I mean, your shoes do not match your outfit, girl. I wake up every day wondering what the point of everything is. Damn! Yeah, I just want the lore. Like, yeah, choose one. Maybe 6 months ago when I turned 40 and everything felt pointless. That's pathetic. Lots of people turn 40. Excuse me? What did you just say to me? Damn! She opened her mouth really wide. She looked like one of those pea shooters. I meant it. You need to toughen up. You're a terrible therapist. You're absolutely right. Okay, you guys said number 1. Fine, whatever. I can just move on. I feel like nothing I do matters in the grand scheme. Nothing matters, so why are you even bothering to come here? I can't believe you said that to me. Let's get back to discussing the existential concerns now. You're not even listening to me. I'm not sure this therapy is gonna work out for me. Okay, well, not everyone's cut out for therapy. Get out of here. I don't think I'll be scheduling another appointment. We got our first I'm not coming back! That was such a failure, nobody else even wanted to show up. Oh!
And here lives a truly extraordinary species. Come on.